Hey everybody, it's Space Coast down here. It's South Cocoa Beach across from Patrick, Second Light Park. Got fishing about 6:30 this morning, so I got a kind of an early start compared to normal, but we got the first rod out right as the sun's starting to come over the horizon here. Water looks really good, very calm, no wind today, so we're going to see what happens. Getting a bite already on the rod, already getting a bite. Hey everybody, it's sunrise down here across from Patrick Space Force Base on the 27th of February. First fish of the day is a keeper-sized spot with the sun coming up over the horizon. It's right here at daylight. Sun's coming up over the horizon. Caught my first bluefish. So far we've caught a spot and a bluefish. And this bluefish though is tiny. It's maybe 8-9 inches long. We're going to put this one back. I was going to put that tiny little spot back. They're jack down here, so catching jacks, spots, and bluefish on the 27th of February down here at across from Patrick Space Force Base. Gonna get this guy off and send him back. I'm not keeping that little jack back. Got plenty of bait today, so probably won't keep very many more fish. Been catching jacks and spots, so we're pretty well set for bait. Tight lines, everybody. Over the day down here south of Cocoa Beach across from Patrick. It's a small one, it's about 5-6 inches long, but we did get a pompano. Mr. Fred thinks he's gonna get it, but this one's gonna go back without him getting close. Throw that little pompano back. Come back and see me when you're bigger, bud. Just caught a nice sized spot, but I'll be putting him back. But you can see Fred has got his full attention is on me and this fish. He's been hanging out all day. It's a very beautiful herring, but very ornate male, but he's just making kind of a nuisance himself. Across from Patrick, just caught it looks like my first keeper bluefish this morning. Caught a lot of little small ones, like 8-10 inches. It looks like this is our first keeper. It's about 8:30 or so. Got some other fishermen just showed up down south of me, 2 of them with about 5 or 6 rods. Let's measuring that bluefish out. Looks like he's about 13 inches at the fork, so he's a keeper, but I'm not sure I'll keep him. One of those little bluefish. Been catching quite a few of undersized bluefish today down here at south of Cocoa across from Patrick on the 27th of February. I measure out another one of these little bluefish to kind of see what the average has been. This one right here is about 11 1/4 inches. You can see right down here's 12 and there's 11, so he's about 11 1/4, so he's too short. Cut quite a few of these today, but this one's going back. Pick him up now and send him on his way. Get down here to the beach and send him out. First keeper pompano in quite a while. Caught this one down here south of Cocoa Beach across from Patrick on the 27th of February. I'm measuring that pompano out and looks like he is about 11 1/4, so he's a keeper by about 1/4 inch, but I don't cut them this close. If they're not like 11 1/2, 12 inches, I don't keep them because I don't need the problems. So I'm gonna put this guy back, putting that pompano back. Now, I don't keep him this close. I always let him go. Get this guy back. Undersized bluefish. Well, these last about 10 o'clock, I've caught about 3 or 4 keeper bluefish, some keeper whiting, and a keeper pompano, but I don't keep them when they're 11 1/4. They got to be a little bigger than that. But and I caught another pompano earlier, but it was way short. But catching lots of fish right after it's on descending tide now. High tide was at 9, and now it's headed down towards low tide. But on the outgoing tide, the fish are biting. It's down here at Patrick Space Force Base on the 27th of February. Back another baby bluefish. I don't know how many of these I've caught today, probably at least 8 or 10. But send this one back, let him grow up. Hey everybody, it's Space Coast coming to you south of Cocoa Beach across from Patrick on the 27th of February. I had a pretty good day. The conditions were good. The water was dirty but calm and no current, so it's easy. I could hold with a 3-ounce pyramid today, so no big deal. Using fish bites and fresh dead shrimp only, and caught a lot of spots, whiting, jacks, a couple pompano, 1 keeper, and loads of small bluefish, and about a half dozen, 4 to 6 keeper bluefish. I didn't keep any fish today, so I don't keep them that often. But if you want to get out and catch some fish with your family, and it was beautiful weather today. It's starting to get hot now at 11, but if you want to get out with your family and have some fun, you might want to try down here across from Patrick. As always, everybody, be safe, tight lines.